Disease or no disease, ailment or no ailment, you have no business to make a mess out of your mind. You have no business to torture this being. If you have gotten an ailment already, you've already taken it that far that you cause damage to the system, it is better that it is assisted in all ways possible. Yes, definitely you must stop your nonsense. But if the system needs medicine, surgery, this one, that one, whatever is needed, it has to be done, trying to just think it away. Because you brought it through your mind, do not think that you can take it away through your mind. Possible, I'm not saying no at all. Once it crosses a certain point, then nobody can help you, isn't it? Keeping your mind life-friendly is definitely your business. Your mind should be friendly to this life, isn't it so? Should work for this life. After all, your mind is your employee. If you do not know how to handle the people who work for you, they will turn into your enemies. Don't have any misunderstanding about this. Don't have any doubt about this. It happens, isn't it so? Thinking diseases in and thinking diseases out is not fun. It'll cost life. If you eat good food, it can turn into poison in your stomach, it's possible. If you eat the best things, it can turn into poison. You want to eat poison and live well? I can only wish you luck, because there's no other way for such a person, isn't it? So, please keep your mind in line. It should work for you. It should do beautiful things for you, not ugly things. If your mind is working against you, first and foremost thing that you do is take a break from every damn thing that you're doing, it doesn't matter what you're doing. You understand? Your work, your family, your nonsense, take a break from everything, go to an appropriate place. If you want, you can come here or go to India, go somewhere else, wherever it works for you. Do something about this one. Fix this one before you enter the world, isn't it? So, sit down in one place, see what you can do about this one. Because once you live in this world, either you must do something good to yourself or you must do something good to 10 people around you. Either you must be keeping yourself truly joyful and living, you don't care about anybody, it doesn't matter, at least you're happy, they're okay. Or you're doing something nice for somebody around you, you're okay. Anybody who is not doing any good to himself or to anybody around him has really no right to call himself human, isn't it? That much intelligence and awareness nature has put into you, isn't it so? Maybe you can't do some great act in the world, it doesn't matter. At least walk gently upon this planet, that much you can do, right? Yes? Maybe you can't go out and serve the whole world, it doesn't matter. At least walk joyfully. If you walk joyfully on this planet, suddenly you see the whole world looks beautiful. Once the whole world looks beautiful, naturally, you will shed a glance, a loving glance upon everything. This is natural process. Is it so? If you walk through this very joyfully, whatever you look at looks beautiful. Once everything looks beautiful to you, you naturally shed a very loving glance upon everything that you see. You are a blessed being. That's all it takes. And if you are not so, isn't it time that you take some time off and work upon yourself? How you are and how you are will change only if you can breathe, walk, lie down, sit down joyfully. If you cannot do this one thing, everything else will be just poison, whatever you do. Only when you're pleasant within yourself, you feel pleasant about everything around you. Only when you feel pleasant about everything around you, you move around with a certain sense and value to life around you. Otherwise, it doesn't matter how much morality you carry in you, how many scriptures you remember, you will find ways to do the cruelest possible things. So the first and foremost business, the first and basic responsibility for a human being is how he sits here. Are you sitting here joyfully? Are you sitting here with some misery being manufactured in your head? This is the foremost thing that you have to attend to. Only after that everything else. because otherwise nothing else really works, please see. Whenever you feel very miserable, always the thought comes, you want to end your life. You don't take action on that, but thought comes, isn't it? Yes or no? You try this, 24 hours you remain in misery. You always entertain yourself with a television or a book or a friend or something. Don't do that. 24 hours just remain in misery. Within 24 hours, you will get serious thoughts that you want to end your life, for sure. Because nobody can bear misery more than for a few minutes. More than a few minutes, you need a diversion, otherwise you'll go crazy, isn't it? To understand misery does not work. That's not the way to conduct life. Whatever may be your life situation, whatever I'm saying, whatever may be happening with your life, maybe when you came to the satsang, you packed everything in your car and come and you have no house to go back to. Maybe something else. There may be many things in life. Whatever it may be, you are better off than when you were born, isn't it? You came with nothing, at least you got something now. You're on the profit side. Look at the beauty of life. You came with utterly nothing. Whatever may be happening, you are still in profit, not in loss. So you cannot complain. Don't try to think your disease away, think your misery away. If you think your misery away, ailment or no ailment, we'll see.
The mind affects overall health and wellness. The mind-body connection is the intimate and complex dance that takes place between the mind and the body. It waves through the body's system and cells. You may have heard of the mind-body connection and how what you are feeling and thinking affects the body. Negative thoughts and feelings can lead to feeling of stress and in turn can result in pain and disease. On the other hand, positive thinking can lead to better physical and mental well-being. The brain isn't flying solo, and your emotions can have a big impact on your body and the way you interact with the world. Emotions like fear, sadness, guilt, anger, and depression can manifest with the body and contribute to disease and imbalances. You probably already know the effect fear can have on your upset stomach or have tension can lead to headache. When you experience emotional states, your body reacts physically. On the other hand, what we do physically can have an impact on the mind, like what you eat, how much you exercise, and your posture can all influence your mental state either positively or negatively. There are a number of mind-body approaches that can help you process your emotions, work towards a feeling of inner peace, and transform your physical wellness. You have no doubt heard the benefit that comes from regular mindfulness and meditation practice. Meditation is a valuable tool that can make you feel more present and centered in the mind. A regular practice has been shown to help the body regulate emotional responses and neurochemical patterns that can otherwise fill the body with harmful stress hormones. It helps the mind stop being anxious about what may happen and allows you to focus on what you need to do today. It's normal for thoughts to pop into your head when you start meditation. When you keep your mind relaxed, you are able to give your brain a chance to relax and organize thoughts and feelings. It's amazing how something as simple as breathing can actually have the power to calm the mind and make you feel revitalized in a short space of time. Doing just 20 to 30 minutes of abdominal breathing every day reduce anxiety and stress. People tend to unconsciously practice shallow breathing, which results in the lower half of the lungs not being properly filled with air. Too little oxygen in the body result in anxiety, depression, and a host of other mental and physiological problems. When your emotions can have such a big impact on your health and body, it's important to identify your emotions and understand why you are having them and how you can cope with them. Calming the mind using relaxation methods such as deep breathing is a useful way to keep your emotions balanced. With a better level of self awareness, you begin to understand why you feel a certain way or way you behave in a particular way. As you start to learn more and understand this concept, you have the opportunity to actually change things about yourself so you can create the life you want and deserve. Self awareness is being conscious, and this empowers you to make changes and build on areas in your life you wanted to improve on. You don't have to develop chronic stress because of uncertainty in your life when you know what goals to achieve. Self actualization is a little different. It's the realization of your greatest talent and achieving your greatest potential. By being present and authenticate to your true self, you can grow, develop, and embrace the unknown. Your emotions can take a toll on your body, and likewise, what you do with your body has the power to boost your mood, make you feel happy, or cause you to feel sluggish and tired. Just getting up and moving can have a massive impact on the body and the mind. Heading to yoga class or lying out the mat at home can do wonders for the mind body connection. Yoga has been shown to create a greater sense of well being, improve self confidence, and increase feeling of relaxation. How yoga affects the mind and body is through releasing muscle tension and improving blood flow to help your organ work better. It helps you produce more endorphins to balance out the production of cortisol in your body. More happy hormones, less stress. Your gut microbiome is actually responsible for creating neurotransmitters. This is what is often called the gut brain connection, which means the bacteria in your gut can influence your mood. Too much bad bacteria in your digestive tract may result in certain disease like irritable bowel syndrome and leaky gut. So if you have too much bad bacteria in your gut, you will notice your brain feel foggy or you might even feel depressed. It's so important to have enough good bacteria in your gut to keep your body and brain healthy.